Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Nikki. In today's video, I will be sharing with you what I spent in a month as a millennial living in Atlanta. So let's get right into it. In the month of August, I did a what I spent in a month as a millennial living in Atlanta, and you guys tend to like that video. So here I am in the month of September sharing with you what I spent in a month living in Atlanta for the month of September. So let's get right into it. So for those that do not know, I'm on a debt-free journey. My goal is to become debt-free in 5 years or less. I've been doing this since 2019. After losing my mom, she didn't have any life insurance or any savings, and neither did I. So that was my wake-up call to just get myself together, because I'm working a job. I have been working since I was 17 years old, and I had no money saved, you guys. So that's the reason why I actually started all of this stuff, and really wanted to help people manage their finances while still being able to look good on a budget. So let's get right into my category. So my first category, before money is even deposited into my banking account, I have retirement coming out of each one of my paychecks. Now, I don't set this amount. My job just does this automatically. Once you become a full-time employee, this is automatically taken out of your paycheck. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, you can't do anything about it. And that amount is $95.32 per paycheck. And I was paid 3 times this month. So the total for my retirement was $285.96. Now, if you see me looking down, it's because I'm reading off of my budgeting workbook that I created. If you guys are interested in it and interested in managing your finances, I will leave the link to it down below, because this workbook has literally changed my life. It helps me track my finances. It helps me plan out my paycheck. It just helps me just get all of my finances in order, and it shows me where my money is actually going. So if you are a beginner and you want to get started with your debt-free journey and you want to start knowing where your money is going, then consider purchasing this workbook. Like I said before, I will leave the link to it down in the description box below. But let's get right back into the next category, which is investing. Now, this one actually comes out of my paycheck before I'm actually paid as well. Now, I do have control over this amount. The minimum amount that I can invest is 3%. And then the most I can invest is 10%. And then my company matches at 5% at the most. So right now I'm at 5% of my personal income coming out of my paycheck going into my thrift savings plan, which is used for investing, and then my company matches 5% as well. So for me, that's $108.32 coming out of my paycheck every single time that I'm paid, which gives me a total amount of $324.96 that was actually taken care of this month for the month of September. The next category, which is now it's time for me to get paid. Now money is hitting my account. Now I can see my money in my banking account, which is my savings account. Now that's the first thing I like to do, is save money, because my overall goal is to build wealth, save money, pay down debt, and things like that. So for me, my savings goal this year is to save $6,500. I need to save $250 per paycheck, because I'm paid 26 times a year. And if I times that by $250, by the end of the year, that's gonna give me my $6,500 savings goal amount that I should have in my account. So because I was paid 3 times this month, my budgeted amount for my savings was $750, which I actually did save. I actually went over, saved a little bit more than that, but we will get to that at the end of the video. My next category is rent. Now, you may have a mortgage payment, so this category you can either do rent or mortgage. My rent payment is $1145. Y'all know I have a 2-bedroom, 2-bath here in Atlanta, and I find that very affordable. However, they're gonna go up on the rent. They already put notices on the doors saying that they gotta be competitive with everybody else in Atlanta. So I'm really hoping that I'm able to purchase a home by the time I have to renew this lease, because ain't no telling how much it's gonna be for this unit. The next category is utilities, and I budget $462.50. However, I spent $476.84 because I went over on my utility bill. Now, I'm on a flat rate bill, so I should already know the amount that is gonna come out of my account. I don't know why I'm still budgeting at $166 when lately it's been $179, and I just haven't adjusted the budget. But I gotta figure out, I gotta actually go on to Georgia Power and figure out why is it $179 when I was quoted $166. So I did go over on budget with my utility. The next category is transportation. Now, I'm only responsible for like my car registration, gas, things like that. I am on car insurance with somebody else that take care of that expense for me. So that's a big expense I do not have to worry about. And I budget for gas $6 a week, and it was 4 weeks this month. And I go to the gas station every single Sunday, you guys. I try to do my food and my gas all in one trip because I go to the Walmart. I use Walmart for everything. It's like a one-stop shop for me. So after I get gas, I usually go into Walmart and do a little shopping for food and things like that. So $60 a week times 4 is $240 with the gas, but I actually spent $177.63 on gas, which is under budget. So sometimes you may go over budget in some categories and then make up for it in other categories, just like I did. But the reason, the way I actually save money on gas is because I've been using these apps, you guys. So I've been using the Upside app. I've also been using the Gas Buddy app just to figure out which location had the cheapest gas. Now, there's 3 different Walmart locations near me that also have gas stations there as well. So I just tend to go to the cheapest one. I download the app, and I look on the app and see which one of them has the cheapest price, and I go to actually that one. Now, another big thing that I noticed with my debit card, just by using my Atlanta Postal Credit Union debit card, I was able to get 30 cents off of one of my fill-ups. So you may want to look into your bank, call around and see if they offer, you know, points or discount on gas, just like how I did. So don't sleep on these apps where they can save you some money, you guys. I will leave the link to both of those apps that I just mentioned down below in the description box as well. The next category is food. Like I just said, I go to Walmart with my food shopping and all of my personal items as well. I budget $100 a week for food, and usually I really go into Walmart for food shopping literally like every other week. It's not every single week that I actually need food, and my budget this month was $400, and I actually spent $299.04. Now, I also include going out to eat, you know, fast food restaurants, my iced coffee, things like that into my food budget as well. So that's the reason why I continue on budgeting at $400, because I know sometimes there may be a time where, okay, I may not have budget to go to McDonald's to pick up an iced coffee, and I just grab some iced coffee or whatever. And so many times of that could actually put you over your budget. So that's the reason why I've just raised my food budget, so that way I can have a little bit of room in there to get those things like the iced coffee that I usually get from Walmart. And another thing with saving money on food as well, I downloaded the McDonald's app, and a lot of my iced frappes have been free. So if you do not know, McDonald's has an app. You download the app, and every time that you go to McDonald's, you give them your 4-digit code that they provide on the app, and you start to earn reward points. And after so many reward points, you start to get deals and bonuses and things like that. And a lot of times those bonuses come really fast, you guys, and you're able to get free food. So who don't want free food while you're actually out already spending money on food and just earning those points? So download the McDonald's app. I will leave the link to it down below as well. I have a son that goes to aftercare, and I budget $6 a week for aftercare. However, aftercare fees has went back to the regular price. Now, $60 was my special. They gave us a special for about like 10 months, and I just forgot about it. And now we're back at the regular price of $75 per week. Now, I've only had to spend $75 out of my personal money one time because I've been using money that I've already had put aside in one of my other cards that I make money from like content creation. So a lot of times when I'm getting paid from doing brand deals or working with someone for content, I use that money as well for those different expenses. So one of the expenses was paying for my daycare. So I didn't have to worry about daycare fees for 1 week because I used that $75 that I had left into my content creation account. I used that $75 to pay for 1 week of aftercare fees, and then I actually spent 1 week out of my own personal money. The next category is debt. Now, this is like my biggest category because this is where I put the most amount of money, if I'm being honest, because my overall goal is to pay these credit cards down, get a lower utilization so that I can get a better credit score. And I got to do that by putting extra money towards these balances. So I budgeted $219 towards my credit cards because those are just the minimum amount due. But I actually put $691 towards credit card, and I'm super excited about that, you guys. Like, that just brings me so much joy knowing that I was able to put an additional like $400 and something towards credit cards. The next category is subscriptions. Now, I budgeted $90.93 for subscriptions. However, I spent $505.75 on subscriptions. And you may be asking, what in the heck do you got? What are you signed up for? But a lot of it was basically I paid for coaching sessions to just further my business, to get some help, get some strategies on my content creation business, because I want to take my content creation business seriously. I've been getting more brands reaching out to me, wanting to work with me, and I want to continue on with that. So I did get some coaching sessions from my coach, and I actually went on I actually went on Afterpay for it because, you know, a lot of these coaches are expensive, and even though I do have the money to pay it all in one amount, sometimes I just like it better just broken, you know, in fours. Like, I could do the $100 every other week, you know, until it's paid off, because that allows me to make money on the side to actually put towards this as well. That way it don't actually have to come out of my paycheck. But since I signed up for it through my card, I'm able to, it was able to come out of my banking account. So what I'm gonna do is, with the content creation money that I use or that I make, I can use that money for the expenses that I have as well. So that's exactly why I used that $75 last month to pay one of the fees with my son's aftercare fees. So the next category is travel. Now, I'm planning for a trip with my family at the end of the year for Christmas. We're going to the cabin, and the amount due is $65 a month. So I sent $65 to my cousin because she's the one who's collecting the money, and that's, you know, that's the fee for that. And then the last category is miscellaneous. Now, this is everything that I didn't plan for. I didn't know I was gonna even buy this stuff, but things actually does come up, and everybody gotta understand that sometimes you just don't account for every single thing that you spend money on. And my miscellaneous, I don't budget miscellaneous. I budget $0 for it, but I actually spent $180.05 on miscellaneous. And even in August, I was over $100 with miscellaneous. So I feel like I'm really gonna need like a buffer or something in my account where I can say I'm giving myself, okay, $150 just for miscellaneous fund. Something come up that I didn't plan for and I want to go to, I can take money from that category. So moving forward in the month of October, I will actually have a budget set aside for miscellaneous activities. So all in all, you guys, the total amount that I spent this month in the month of September was $4,976.23. Now, the amount of money that I made this month in the month of September, which first of all, I budget $17.50 for my paycheck because that's the lowest amount that I've ever received through my job. I times that by 3, that gives me $5,250 for the month. but I actually made $6,260.66. So when you do the math of subtracting my income, which is $6,260.66, and subtract my bills and expenses of $4,976.23, I'm left with $1,284.43 in my account that I can add to my savings, you guys. So that's what I mean by, even though I've already saved $750, now I have this $1,000 that I could put towards savings, I could put towards debt, or I could give myself some extra money as well. So that's all for this video, you guys. That's what I actually spent as a real person. I don't think, I'm not no celebrity or anything like that. I work a regular job. I'm a regular person. I know Atlanta get a lot of heat about people scamming and doing all of these crazy stuff, but I really wanted to just show you guys what a real normal person actually would spend in a month living here in Atlanta. And this amount is really high. It's only because I was paid 3 times this month, and a lot of stuff, like I said, I've invested into myself in the month of September with my coaching sessions and things like that. So this amount is actually going to go down next month when I'm actually done with paying for my coaching sessions and things like that, and you will see that in future videos. But that's all for this video, you guys. If you are on a budget, let me know down below how much did you actually spend in the month of September, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.